We have reached the magic quorum number, so we will get started. And good morning and welcome to the meeting of the Transport Resilience and Infrastructure Committee. I thought I'd just kick off with some thoughts on how we could be operating our meetings after chatting with some of you and have been approached by a few and received a few requests to try and keep discussions on subject and on time. So that basically, as I said last meeting, that depends on you, and hopefully we will want to make these meetings more efficient with less of what some described as needless and pointless debate and disagreement. I've had some feedback that I need to be stricter when some of you launch into long rambling history lessons and preambles to questions. Much of it we have heard countless times. So I'll be keeping a closer eye on that, and if I feel you're heading off in a direction, and I've crossed out the word that says waffle in my little notes here, but if I find that you're heading off in a direction that is neither relevant or a question, I will step in and encourage an actual question or you to wind up. That possibly, Morris, if you don't interrupt me, yes. I also want us to take a more strategic approach to matters we raise with the likes of Auckland Transport or any of the presenters, with any personal local issues taken offline so that staff can concentrate on what we are here to hear. There are processes in place for us to raise things with the people who are presenting. And so I have, as chair, advised those presenting when confronted with questions that are local or personal in nature to advise you that they will come back offline, they will respond to that offline, so we do not go down the rabbit holes we have been going. And so, look, I'm always happy to learn, and so if people want, we can either hang around here if we get through today in a timely manner. I'm happy for us to hang around here and to receive some feedback from people, but also if you need to do that, you know where I am and I'm not hard to get hold of. So please, if you want to give me some benefit of your wisdom and that I can always learn from, happy to take that. So again, the shape of our meeting is in your hands, and so I ask that we work as well as we can together to get through them and without heading down too many rabbit holes. So with that all done and dusted, I just want to also wish Deputy Mayor and Morris Williamson a happy birthday. I was going to say that Desley is representing all of the Jaffas in the region today with her resplendent orange outfit. I have nothing for you, Morris, other than to say nice haircut. You are very, very flash. So happy birthday to both of you. How cute, you share a birthday. Apologies. First up, we have apologies from the Mayor on council business. Lateness for Josephine, early departure for Julie and... Oh, no, that was yesterday. And it's early departure for Alf. So any other apologies? None? Someone like to move? Thank you, Morris. Seconded by Desley. Those in favour say aye. Against, carried. We do have some requests for attendance by electronic link. So we have requests from Alf, Lotu, Greg and Ken. Haven't had any others, so thank you, Wayne, seconder. Thank you, Richard. Those in favour say aye. And aye. Against, carried. We'll just take a second just to flick them the link so they can come on.
Point of order. Not really a point of order, but the rules you gave us earlier would not have been heard by those online. So
I'll send it to them. I'm not repeating it. That would be wasteful. Okay, so we'll give them the opportunity to come online, but they're not going to miss much for the first couple of more minutes. So just a reminder in regards to declarations of interest. Any declarations? Perfect. Okay, next item is confirmation of the minutes from the 13th of February. Someone like to move? Yep. Thank you, Kitten. Oh, second, Desley. Any issues? Those in favour say aye. And against? Carried. We've had no petitions. We did have a few requests for public input. We had 5. I declined 4. And then basically declined 5 because they didn't come back to us with information as to what they wanted to present on. Basically, the requests were from Break, the road safety charity, Greater Auckland, Movement Mobility for the 21st Century, Boopsy Murrin and Bike Auckland, all wanted to speak on the speed rule, and I deemed that it wasn't a function of this committee, it is a function of the Auckland Transport Board. We have no direction power to direct the Auckland Transport Board in regards to that, and so we are also holding a workshop that is being organised at the moment with Auckland Transport in regards to the response to the changes in the speed rule, and we will have the opportunity there to discuss with them how we deal with that. Chris?
Okay, I've got that message from you. So if there are any other matters that come before this committee that are deemed to be the function of the Auckland Transport Board, we will, you're saying as chair, we are not able to receive any public input, where they are functions of AT Board or any other entity within the family group.
So every request will be treated consistently, and so there may be times when there are things that we have a function. So I can't say yes, blanket, but what I am saying, and I said it in my very first meeting as chair, I will treat these requests with absolute consistency so that everybody knows what it is, and I'm guided by standing orders. And again, it comes back to what I was saying before, is that we do tend to drive down rabbit holes that are needless. So,
So there may be functions where responsibilities are with other entities within the group where there can be a hearing of some issues, because your initial comment was where the functions lie elsewhere, they will not be heard here. But now I'm hearing there's maybe some flexibility there.
Where standing orders allows people to come along and present to us, they will be given that opportunity. Where it is contrary to standing orders, which we have all agreed on, I will be ruling consistently on that.
Thank you.
Great. So we have had no local board input. There are no extraordinary items. So the first item on the agenda is the CRL update. And so great to have John Bridgman